The headlines. Dr. Abiy Ahmed says unity and winning mentality are key for Oromo people. And our second headline is that sister and affiliate political parties vote to work with Opidio. Hello viewers, I'm Addis Ababa. Now the news in detail. Chairperson of Opidio and EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed says Opidio has been working on ways of strengthening unity and winning mentality of the Oromo people. He said that it has led its people to victory. The 9th organized conference of Opidio has been held in Jimma town, where the remark came out. Lata Teresa reports.
Chairperson of Oromo People's Democratic Organization, Opidio, and Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, EPRDF, who is also Prime Minister of the country, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, in his remark on Opidio 9's organizational conference, said divisiveness is disgrace. What is important is getting united. He underscored that the Oromo people have the capacity to win in war. But if there is no war, Oromo never kill a person. Rather, it hugs with love.
Oromon hammachun barsiise.
Oromo teaches us accommodating others, adopting captive people as one of his own. Oromo also teaches us adopting orphan children. If it fights in war, Oromo will win. But out of war, Oromo never kill a person, rather it hugs.
Dr. Abiy pointed out that due to lack of strong unity, the Oromo people were far away from achieving victory for more than a century.
Since the Oromo had lost its solidarity, it was difficult for it to defeat its enemies easily. As a result, its victory was delayed for more than a century. Due to this, the Oromo people lost its culture, history, identity, and country ownership.
Chairperson of Opidio and EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, stressed the importance of getting united more than any other time. If this would happen, it is possible to change this country, even African continent, he said.
If we get united, not only this country, but also we have the capacity to bring positive change even for Africa. What we are observing is an indication for this.
According to him, the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has formulated a 10-year strategy which enabled the Oromo people to transform its struggle and achieve victory. The chairperson urged the Oromo people to be aware that it will never be limited by political parties that are making a struggle and it is name, rather it is hope for Africa.
Oromo is above OLF, Opidio, OFC. Oromo is not limited by the political parties that are struggling in its name. It is important to understand that there is hope and solution for Africa.
He noted that his organization is able to achieve the struggle of the nation, paying huge sacrifices, such as attempt of assassination and provocative acts.
We are able to realize this struggle, overcoming various challenges, even an attempt of assassination. We achieved this struggle being in fire.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed emphasized that building Ethiopia is the responsibility of the Oromo people.
Chairperson of Opidio and EPRDF, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, called all Oromo political parties to transform Oromo struggle in cooperation. He said works would underway to create job opportunities to the youth to enable them economically independent. Mukhtar Haji has more.
Chairman of Opidio and the EPRDF, who is also Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, while making the opening speech of the 9th Organizational Conference of Opidio in Jimma town, said Oromo is beyond any institution.
The message I would like to deliver to different parties who have struggled with different names is that struggle needs transformation. You need to learn from us how to transfer power in peace. In the 21st century, it is impossible to realize victory by classic thought and ideology. The Oromo heroes and adults are ready more than ever in this regard. If you are unable to understand this, still you couldn't get aware of what is being an Oromo is.
The Premier said his party has no interest to be in power if not elected by the public.
Karanagan, ummanni Oromo isin filatee jennaan daqiiqaa tokkoof barcuma kanarra turuudhaaf fedhii hin qabnu.
If the people elected other political parties to lead the country in upcoming election, we would peacefully transfer the power to them without any doubt. But it is impossible to think about controlling power and politics of this country without peaceful, free and periodic election. If any political party with the name of Oromo try to come to power in an unjust way and with conspiracy, we would identify it as our enemy.
The chairman said having many political parties is not important to the Oromo people. He said maximum 3 parties are enough.
Bittinnaa'uu jaarmiyaalee maqaa Oromootiin qabsa'an gara tokkummaatti hin finnu taanaan fagoo deemuu waan hin dandeenyeef.
We could not go a long journey unless we unite our political parties, which are many. So the Oromo political parties should discuss according to the Oromo Gada system to come to consensus to have a lasting work in our politics.
Dr. Abiy said his party would work more than ever to respond to public questions regarding economy and realization of the rule of law.
Gaggeessummaa tarsiimoo irratti hundaa'e kennuudhaan.
By providing strategic leadership, we would try to maximize employment rate and to satisfy employees in their job. But the Oromo people should be by our side so that we work without limit in this regard. We would seriously work on the issue of ensuring rule of law. We never compromise realizing the rule of law in the country.
Deputy Chairperson of Opidio, Lamma Magarsa, says Opidio will as ever work to benefit its people and strengthen the unity of Ethiopia. Fakado Brown reports.
The 9th Organizational Conference of the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has been kicked off in Jimma town. Deputy Chairperson of the Opidio, who is also President of the Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, on his opening speech said his organization appreciates and thanks contesting political parties and activists who accepted government's call to peacefully participate in the country's political situation.
Waamicha keenya kabajanii biyya keessaa fi biyya alaa
those who come from abroad and inside the country, we have a great thanks to you for participating on this conference. I would like to say welcome. I have special thanks and welcome for leaders and members of contesting parties who have returned to your homeland, accepting the government's call to peacefully struggle for your people. The president has also thanked heroes and heroines who paid a lot of sacrifice in Oromo struggle.
Qabsaa'ota gootota boqonnaa qabsoo darbe keessatti adda isaanii rasaasaaf kennanii.
We have a great respect for those who given their forehead for the bullet in the struggle of the Oromo. They are our heroes and heroines forever. I would like to thank the Oromo people, youth and security bodies who paid a lot to bring today's change. He knows that the Oromo People's Democratic Organization has been striving to answer political, economic and social questions of its people. President Lamma adds that his organization could create youth who can fight for its democratic and human rights.
Dhaabbanni Dimokiraatawaa Uummata Oromoo abbaa dhaloota dargaggoota dhaloota qubeeti yoo jenne ittiin saalfannu.
Confidentially, we can say we could create Kube generation who can fight for its freedom. So our organization is a father of Kero because we could create youth who can fight for its rights not only by force but also through strategy and knowledge without any fear. We could also create youth who fight for their identity as well as respecting others. Lamma stressed that they have been doing a lot to widen political space.
Siyaasa duubattafaa biyya Itoophiyaa kanaa jijjiiruudhaaf hojii guddaa hojjetaa dhufee jira hojjetaa jira.
We have been taking different measures to widen political space. Especially, we have done a lot regarding pardoning political prisoners. Almost we have pardoned all political prisoners. We have also returned many exiled political parties.
He further notes that the conference is crucial to identify challenges that have been facing the organization.
Deemsa qabsoo isaa keessatti milkaa'ina argamanii fi rakkinoota turan yerootti adda baasee.
On the conference, it is expected to identify the challenges that have been facing in our struggle. It is also the conference of setting future direction on this conference. It is also expected to elect strong leaders who can lead the region as well as the country to sustain the ever-started changes.
Lama underscored that his party is ready to work with any contesting political parties which can peacefully struggle for its people, and called upon the contesting political parties and activists to struggle for their people peacefully. He also called upon peoples of the region and youth to fight against individuals and groups who have been working to create conflict among nations.
Sister parties of OPIDO and affiliated political parties have also delivered their congratulatory message on the 9th Organizational Conference of OPIDO through their representatives. Fakadu Amana at the account.
Representative of the Southern Ethiopian People's Democratic Movement, while delivering congratulatory message for OPIDO leaders and members, said OPIDO, the organization that engineered the current change in Ethiopia. She said her party and the entire people of the region will strengthen historical ties with OPIDO and the Oromo people.
Our organization, Southern Ethiopia People's Democratic Movement, will cooperatively work with the Oromo People's Democratic Organization to strengthen the changes being registered and to bring about genuine satisfaction of our people.
Representing the Amhara Nation Democratic Movement, Speaker of the region's Government Communication Affairs Office, Nugusu Tulahon, while addressing the occasion, said OPIDO leaders have played a irreplaceable role in realizing the rebirth of Oromara relation, which was broken for decades for evil political gain. He said the two people and the parties representing them will beat up any challenge facing them and will likely to fight them by joining up their hands.
Though challenges are facing us here and there, we are very confident that the challenges are not beyond the control of the Ethiopian people who initiated this revolution and our reformist leaders who are in charge of leading this nation towards real change and transformation.
Representing Tigray People's Liberation Front, Dr. Abraham Tekste said TPLF is confident that the new breed of OPIDO leaders have the potential to lead Ethiopia towards a better future.
Though many challenges are facing us ahead, I believe OPIDO and other sister parties will strengthen their joint struggle, build up inter-party dialogue, and deliver effective leadership. I'm confident that we can ensure the change that the Ethiopian people want to enjoy.
Chairperson of Benshangul Gumuz People's Democratic Unity Front, Ashali Hassan, has congratulated OPIDO for orchestrating the new political philosophy that EPRDF is currently promoting by reforming itself and starting to serve the interests of Ethiopians on equal basis.
On this occasion, I want to thank leaders of OPIDO who have played key role to realize such new philosophy in Ethiopian politics.
Chairperson of the Ethiopian Somali Democratic Party, Ahmed Shide, on the occasion said the unity and historic relationship of the Somali and Oromo people will continue to blossom and they will never be broken by mere political games of some groups.
I will assure you all that the Ethiopian Somali Democratic Party will closely work with the Oromo People Democratic Organization and even pay sacrifices to help all decisions made on this conference practical and ensure the benefit of our two regions' people and all Ethiopian citizens.
Of our Democratic Party representative to the occasion said OPIDO has played greater role in realizing the federal system that respects equal rights of nations, nationalities and the people of Ethiopia.
የኦሮሞ ህዝብ ዲሞክራሲያዊ ድርጅት ኦህዴድ ከምስረታው ማግስት ጀምሮ የኦሮሞ ህዝብና ሌሎች ሀገራችን ብሔር ብሔረሰቦችና ህዝቦች
We all know and recognize that the Oromo People Democratic Organization, right from its foundation, has struggled to ensure equality and self-rule among nations and nationalities of Ethiopia, and laid a strong base for the federal system we are exercising today.
Contesting political parties who took part on the 9th Opidio Organized Congress pledged to work with Opidio to ensure interests of Oromo people. Olma Baina's detail.
Representatives of various contesting political parties have delivered their message on the 9th Opidio Organizational Conference that has been held in Jimma town. They said that they are ready to support and transform the changes that have been registered in the country. Nowadays, Oromo people in particular and Ethiopian people in general have been faced many challenges. To overcome these challenges, we have to strengthen our unity. Unless we do so and close doors of the challenges, our enemies may get chances to hurt us.
Even though we are different political parties, we have one thing in common, that is, we are Oromo. If you stand being united, no one can hurt you, because we are strong when we are united. Therefore, unity is very important.
They have also said Oromo people is large people who can live with others peacefully, adding Oromo people should fight against any odd practices that is not representing it.
Some aggressive people may push our people towards evil acts, but Oromo is not fool who walks on evil paths. We usually win our enemies through loving them. Our Prime Minister usually says this: we win our haters by love. We do this not because we feed them, but because we are people of love and respect.
They said that they are ready to safeguard the reform not to be reversed by enemies. Our party struggles against groups and individuals who want us to be obstacle to Oromo people's unity, development and change. They want to make Oromia center of unwanted war, but this is impossible. We fight it.
That brings us to the end for edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining Oben's programs.